It was a vehicle designed for, and I quote, the successful businesswoman.
Oh, no.
Let me read you the things they highlighted. This is not me. The things they chose to highlight in this car.
There's your disclaimer.
Dent-resistant body panels. Oh, it gets so much worse.
Oh, no.
The hood also does not open. It will not let you get to the engine.
Don't touch it.
And if you want to fill up your windshield washer fluid, it is in the fuel filler cap, but they make sure only one of those can open at a time. I'm not kidding. I'm just reading the brochure. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bose Bros podcast. I'm Mason.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Logan. And you're not a brother.
I'm not a brother.
He's responsible for this mess that you see.
Yeah.
This is his fault. It's his doing.
I take great pride in it.
So this is Dad. He's joining us today. We're actually all at Logan's house. The keen-eyed among you may have noticed we're not in the normal studio.
Right. We're in this totally professional, completely set up, not jerry-rigged at all
You
studio.
do not want to see the behind-the-scenes.
That is my basement of my recently rebuilt house after it flooded on Christmas Eve.
While you were away.
While I was gone.
Merry Christmas.
All right, so we're going to start today because we have Dad on the pod for the first time. Each one of us is going to go around. We're going to tell a brief Dad story, and then he's going to tell one of his own. Do you want to start, Mason, or you want me to start?
And why don't you start?
Okay. A question for you guys. You guys remember the Dodge Dakota?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I remember early morning driving to school, and there'd be condensation on the windows every now and then in Arizona, and you'd like
That had
race.
nothing to do with your mother and I.
You'd race. Oh God.
We're 30 seconds in.
You'd watch the condensation race. You know how you like choose one water droplet and see if it's going to reach the end of the. But there was a specific CD that was always played on the way to school in the Dodge Dakota. Do you guys remember what it was?
Intimidator by ZZ Top, right?
That was one. I think of a different one. Which one do you think of, Jordan?
I think of him quizzing us on American history.
I remember that, the pop quiz.
Mm-hmm.
I think of the Frank Sinatra Greatest Hits.
Yes. Yep, that was always in the car. So I got two, actually, but I'll make them brief. One, I do remember that my grandma, who was going through a divorce at the time, sort of hid her Corvette at our house.
What a white trash thing to say. Like, my grandma is going through... That's like saying my grandma's boyfriend is just so white trash.
My grandma, who was
She had several boyfriends.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes at the same time.
Speedo Dave.
Speedo Dave.
Oh, God. Don't. Please.
No. Grandma's going through divorce, wants us to hold on to the Corvette so it doesn't end up in the hands of her ex-husband. So we sort of bought it from her, and of course Dad wants to drive it to everywhere all the time.
C4 Corvette.
Yeah, it's a C4 Corvette. Red. And
Red.
In the maroon, the classic maroon color that was common on
What
that.
year was it?
84?
Yeah, about 84, 85.
Was it a manual or was it automatic?
It was auto.
Automatic.
All of hers were auto, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so I do remember him coming home one day having recently crapped himself because he was going to stop at a stoplight and the brakes just didn't work anymore.
Just
for
didn't
no
feel like
reason.
working that day.
Yeah, he just went and just slid straight through an intersection. Luckily, didn't get hit, and then crawled his way home, and then told us all about how his brakes didn't work. But that wasn't the thing that I thought of first. The thing I thought of first was in that same Corvette. Of course, Dad wants to drive the Corvette to work, and he has to drive us to school. But a Corvette's only a two-seater, so he would stick the two of us in the passenger seat, just stack us like little Russian dolls, and drive us on over.
Now,
And I thought it was so cool to get out of the Corvette and I'm cool. I'm getting dropped off at school, but like
it was
people staring at us.
It was the fee to keep that Corvette because we were dirt poor.
Yeah.
I get to drive a Corvette. She wants to hide it there. I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
This is the early 2000s, too. I think
Yeah.
this is
Like
the tail
2000.
end of when you could,
90s kids.
buckle two kids side by side, two skinny kids side by side,
You guys are so small.
share a buckle.
Yeah.
All the more reason to put children in the front seat.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the C4 had passenger airbags. Not that it would
probably on the
matter.
cusp.
In
I don't
84, it might have.
I got a good one. So he used to have this big black Dodge mega cab.
Oprah.
And Oprah.
It's not Oprah. Will you
Big,
stop with the
black
Oprah?
and beautiful. So I took it. I wanted to take it on a date, right? And I convinced my dad to let me take it, and he's like, "Don't do anything dumb with it. Don't take it off road. Don't do anything like that." I'm like, "Yeah, I got it.
Go slow.
Go slow." So I take the car on a date, pick up my friend, pick up our dates. We go out. On our way out, there's a shortcut I know of. May have done a few donuts. It may have been wet.
I didn't know this.
Oh, you know about it. You'll remember. The truck gets all muddy, right? I don't think about it. I drop everyone off after we go to the movies. We have our date. Everyone gets dropped off. I go back home. I get home, and I get out of the truck, and I realize it's covered in mud. And it was perfectly clean when I left. I'm like, shoot. Okay, so I quickly, without looking at the house, making sure no one's up, I grab a hose, and I run, and I spray down the truck really fast. I'm like, all right, cool, it looks good. And I go inside. The next day, he's like, Mason, come outside. And I'm like, what? It's like, the truck is spotless. How did he know? I come out there, and he's like, you take the truck off-road? And I'm thinking, he knows something. So I can't lie. Like, why do you ask? He's like, come with me. He shows me this perfectly pristine truck with a belt of mud all around it on the driveway. You thought he could just spray the truck off.
Yes.
None the wiser. You have one about your dad? You have one about Grandpa Bo's?
I don't know that I want to. Well, he can't do anything now.
What's he gonna do? Ground you? Hi, Grandpa.
He had a red Toyota Supra. I want to say 86 or 87.
Really?
Oh, Grandpa's always been a sports car guy. He had a 3000 GT.
So he had this red Toyota Supra. And for whatever reason, he thought it'd be a good idea to take my mom and my sisters on a ski trip and leave me home alone with this
said
Supra. Okay,
Why not? What could go wrong?
Cue
Was it a
the-
manual?
Yeah.
You were 17 at the time?
I was
16,
like
17?
16,
So
16,
cool.
17.
A red Supra in period, what is that, a Mark III, I have to assume, an 86?
think
Because
so.
Mark IV is the early 90s, like 90, 91. So.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice. And
That sounds like Grandpa. He had a 3000 GT VR4.
Anyway, continue. So he leaves you home with it.
so he leaves us, cue risky business. All
Right.
right. And
Did he write down the mileage before he left?
but I don't think he did because he didn't say squat when they came back.
Will
Yeah,
this be news to him when he sees this clip?
probably?
Now,
They were gone. Here's the Supra, and he said, "Don't touch the car."
yeah, obviously.
I had my own car, but come on, of course. So I call up my buddy Mel, and we decide to go to Sunset Boulevard.
Because you grew up near Los Angeles.
Yeah, I grew up. We were at the time living in Moore Park. For those of you who know the area, it's near Simi Valley, Malibu. And so we drove out there, and we had a good old time. Before we even got out there, we found an empty street. We were doing donuts in it, smoking on tires, trying to make 11s in the street. We were just being stupid. And we drove up and down Sunset Boulevard thinking we were,
The coolest thing.
yeah, the coolest thing. And I gotta tell you, it was part of it. I was terrified that I was going to get a scratch on it.
That's the fun part.
So yeah, and then we took it home, and then I started falling asleep in the drive back, and I may have crossed over a median a couple of times on the way home, and got the car
Like
on
the double yellows?
Yeah, well, I was in what we call the HOV lane now, and almost hit the center, the center
jeez.
median, the concrete median. Oh my gosh! And so got the thing home, looked at the car, not a scratch on it. Went to bed. Parents came home a couple days later. I never heard a word about it.
Well, see, here's the thing. Because they say, like strict parents make sneaky kids, right? And so, but it's just like Mason sprays off the truck, and he's like, he's never going to know. He's like,
I'm
I
17.
know exactly what I would have done in this situation.
That's why. I mean, I know you guys.
know what to
gonna
look
do
for.
something stupid.
Mason is flying back from here, but you guys are driving back.
Yes.
The Sequoia, the Toyota Sequoia, we like to keep cars in the family. If
Well,
we
where
can.
is here?
So we are in Maryland, just north of D.C., which is where I live and work. And everybody else in our studio right now lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
They came to basically help me do yard work, essentially. But also, Jordan is buying the Sequoia from me. So for longtime listeners, a while back, I purchased a 2006 Toyota Sequoia with under 100,000 miles from Dad. Drove it here with my wife and kids. And then I went away, came back, and now we just keep having more kids, and the Sequoia somehow is too small. Him and Dad are going to drive the Sequoia back from Maryland to Arizona, which I think, I mean, you expect a car to work well, but I mean, that Sequoia is
It's
perfect.
so solid.
It's pristine.
It's so
Such a great
comfortable.
vehicle. I would love to keep
Back
it.
when seats were actually comfortable.
That 4.7 liter V8, sturdy, like it's at like what is it at 104,000 now? I think.
106.
Yeah, probably got 10 years left on the thing.
It's
Probably,
the second least miles of all my cars.
one of our kids is going to end up driving that Sequoia. I guarantee it.
Probably.
All right, let's move on to our speed rounds. First up, we have 20 questions. Do you remember which one was first?
I do. Yours is first.
Mine is first. Okay.
Oh, no, Dad's first. Sorry. So, Dad, 20 questions. You can ask anything about the car, and to narrow down what car I'm thinking of.
It has to be yes or no.
It has to be yes or no questions.
You're not going to give me some obscure.
No, this one is one I know that you know. The fun part is it's not fun to pick some Chinese market car you've never heard of. It's fun to pick a car that you should know that you don't think of.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so 20 yes or no questions. Go.
20 yes or no questions.
Best way to do it is to start with a region and then go through manufacturers in that region.
Manufacturers, door count, engine size, that stuff.
Okay. Just kind of narrow it down. Gotcha. Sold in the U.S.?
Yes.
Currently sold in the U.S.
No. I don't think so.
Oh God.
I'm going to say
Here
no.
we go.
I'm going to say no. If
This is like playing Rummy Cube with you.
it's hard because they might have some left over at dealership lots. I don't think it's still on sale, but I think
Okay,
you
so
might-
it was that actually narrows it a lot. It was on sale recently at a minimum.
that doesn't narrow it down for Dodge products. They're still selling brand new Dodge
Well,
Darts
From
10 years ago.
Yeah. It's probably still 8 or 10 of them on lots. Okay. Is it a Chrysler product?
It is not.
Okay. Ford?
Nope.
GM?
Yeah.
It's not Geo. It's not Saturn. Not Oldsmobile. Not Pontiac. It's not. Could be Buick. One that I know you wouldn't pick Buick.
It's a young man's car.
Is it Camaro?
It is not.
Okay.
I think I didn't look at your slides, but I think I know Jordan's brain well enough. This is what makes our podcast different, is that we have like this telepathy that happens.
Yeah, you guys do.
There's a place you guys are going to stop on your way back that I think Jordan might be thinking of.
No, it's a Corvette.
Nope.
Dang it.
We are stopping in Bowling Green, Kentucky to see the Corvette Museum on the way back.
Okay, so it's General Motors. Chevrolet.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a truck?
No.
SUV?
No.
2-door?
No.
So it's 4-door. Chevrolet.
Young man's car.
No. Buick's a young man's car. I was joking because I'm old.
Oh, okay. So it's 4-door.
Oh. Did I already ask if it's Chevrolet?
Yeah, and it is.
And it is. Okay.
Not 2-door, not a truck,
And it's 4-door.
not an SUV.
Car, sedan, Chevy SS.
Nope.
That wouldn't still be on dealer lots. Keep going. You got to go
I
through
mean,
the...
Chevy
they
hasn't
recently
sold
killed-
a 4-door, and except maybe with the Malibu.
Nope.
There's one more.
It's one more.
It's a really good impression.
Bunny rabbit.
Thank you. It's like it's kind of like a deer. You know what I mean?
I already said Impala.
You said Malibu.
Oh, Chevy Impala.
Yeah.
What the hell? I look like I was some kind of
There you
devil.
go.
yeah.
Why did they have both of these, the Impala and the Malibu?
The Impala's bigger. Impala's
Is it?
the Impala is like a whole size bigger. They don't look any different.
Fact check this, man.
Yeah, you know what? Just because
Put
I
a
said
disclaimer out
it's
there.
going to be wrong. It's going to be wrong, and then the other one's going to be bigger. Fine. Just hate me, all right?
All right, let's go.
All right,
You
next
set
20
yourself
questions.
up for this.
I know.
Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know. Why am I even here? All right.
All right, who's next?
The next one's for Mason.
Okay.
20 questions to guess the car I'm thinking of. Go.
Okay. American market vehicle.
No.
Currently on sale.
No.
On sale after the year 2000.
Yes.
On sale after the year 2010.
Yes.
Made by an American manufacturer.
No.
Made by a German manufacturer.
No. Well, yeah, no. Sorry, no. I confused myself for a second. No.
Made by a Japanese manufacturer.
No.
Oh,
Any-
it's not Japanese, so it's probably Korean.
It's not Japanese, but he almost said it was Japanese.
He almost said it was German. He hesitated when I said German.
Yeah, but he was
All
probably
right,
thinking
fine.
like,
Is it Korean?
No.
if you go by the lines that Germany had in 1941, technically France.
Why do you always go back to World War II? Why is it always World War II?
All right. Is it made by a predominantly European manufacturer?
Yes.
Is it British?
Yes.
The brand is British. I mean,
Yeah, I know what you meant.
what I'm thinking is this is a historically British brand that is now owned by a German umbrella.
Yeah.
No,
so
I was just wrong about the German thing. That's
I was thinking like a co-venture, like a McLaren SLR.
And it's sold in the United States. It's not on sale now, but it was on sale after 20.
It was not sold in the United States.
Oh, it wasn't?
No,
American
he said it wasn't.
It wasn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised you asked if it was an American brand.
Oh, okay.
There might have been like one imported or something, but I don't think it was sold.
Okay, that's
Right.
fine.
And when we say it wasn't sold new, just to save you from the comments, it could have been sold in the U.S. under a different name potentially or something like that. But the car you're thinking of, like name and design, is a European.
As far as I
vehicle.
know, it was not available here,
Okay.
Okay.
which I guess means it was.
Was it a sporty car?
No.
Did it have 4 or more doors?
No.
British sports car that was.
It's not a sports car.
Not sporty.
It's not
Oh, it's
sporty.
4-door.
It has
Not
less
sport.
than
Not
4 doors.
Less than
That's 2 doors. Oh well, I thought sporty because it was 2 doors, but
No,
it's
it's
not.
a
sporty.
Well,
two-door,
it could be
not
2
sporty
or
car.
3 doors. It could be a hatchback.
Oh, so it's probably appeared on Top Gear or something at one point.
It's some sort of. I think it's like a.
I bet it's their reasonably priced car.
Oh,
Their 4-door? The Kia Ceed 4-door?
No. Did they never
No.
use a British car? for
Well,
a
it was
reasonable
Kia.
price?
No. Does this British brand ever sell vehicles in the U.S.?
Yes.
The brand does. Okay.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
He knows exactly what it is.
I know what it is.
Keep your dirty mouth shut.
I know what it is. And by the way, Mason,
Don't-
no, I'm not giving a hint.
Is it a smart car?
No, it's not a smart car.
What?
Smart is German.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. Oh.
Now he's got
okay.
it.
This is why he hesitated with Japan too.
Is this okay?
He knows what it is. Dad, you don't know what it is?
I don't have a clue.
I doubt you even heard
You
this
don't-
car.
you wouldn't consider this a
why-
sporty
hold on.
car?
This is why you
sporty.
guys are so good.
All
You
right.
guys know this obscure.
You wanna say it at the same time?
Knowledge.
I know what it is. Okay.
You know what
Count
it is?
3? I think so.
All right, go ahead, give it.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Signet.
Is that what it is?
The Aston Martin Signet.
Yeah, baby.
That is
Oh
a
my God.
Toyota IQ that Aston Martin built.
But it looks like a smart car too.
It's
Yeah.
a Toyota IQ. That this is why I hesitated on Japan
Yeah,
because it is built by the Japanese, and then they
It's
throw
mostly a Japanese car. With,
And I could actually see the hesitation on the German part because there's so much collaboration between Germany and Britain these days.
Yeah.
But it wasn't,
well, and also
80 years ago.
this was also sold as a Scion in
yes,
the States.
a Scion
Yeah.
It's like
IA or something.
IX or something like that. It was sold as a Scion. I had not the Aston Martin Signet, obviously, but the Toyota version as a rental car in Okinawa, and it was super convenient. I was going from driving an Atenza wagon, which is a Mazda 6 wagon, which is a large vehicle.
Super cool.
for
You had the
Japan,
man-
it's very big.
Yeah, it's very big in Japan, and it was a manual, which is very cool.
In Japan, this is a midsize.
This was awesome in Japan. Can you tell us why it was made?
This is made because of basically CAFE standards. Manufacturers in Europe had to show that their average fuel economy across their brand was above a certain number, and rather than developing an entire car, they just paid Toyota, some amount of money I'm assuming you guys are laughing because
No, that's right. That's
something about this
no,
is totally
you're
wrong.
totally right. They badge engineered.
Yeah, badge engineered this. The weird thing is, I watched the Doug DeMuro video on it. It's changed a shocking amount. I would have thought
they
they
changed way more than they needed to.
Yeah, they could have just stuck a grill and badge on the front and called it good.
a day.
But it has like quilted pillows in the back. It's got all kinds of stuff.
It's way higher effort than it had any right to
they had
be.
no Aston Martin, not known for they're known for going out of business on a regular basis. And for them to spend all the extra money developing this thing, and then they sold what is effectively a Toyota IQ for like £70,000.
All they had to do was make it, though, right? They didn't even actually have to really sell it.
I don't even know. I don't know how that works. Maybe they had to sell them.
All right, next.
Blind ranking. So, purpose of this game is I'm going to give you 5 cars, and you have to rank them 1 to 5 without knowing what comes next. The category is a resurgence of a category we've done previously based on some feedback we got. So we have 5 more vehicles to add to this list that you need to rank based on many, many comments.
All right.
Best car,
worst people.
worst people.
Wait, who's doing this? Is it Jordan? Is it me? It's just all of us?
All of us.
I've got a few of these. Let's start with Jordan.
Okay.
Best car, worst people.
Okay.
First up, what do you rank this 1 to 5?
Toyota Supra.
Mark 5 or in general?
However you want to interpret it.
What about 17-year-olds that steal their dad's Supra?
I will neither. Well, I was going to say not confirm or deny, but I guess I confirmed
You just told
it.
the story in detail.
I definitely confirmed it.
So you're ranking the largest discrepancy between how good the car is and how bad the community is that gravitates to that car.
I'm going to say Mark 5 specifically because to buy this, you have to know that it's the BMW detuned, right?
But you can get a manual in this.
That's true. Well, no, you can get the manual in the Z4 now, too.
I could see the middle-aged guy who's going to play golf driving this too.
I would say there's really no discrepancy.
It seems like it's a decent car, and I don't. Nothing in my mind stands out about the community.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would make this a 5.
I'll make this a 5.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Next up.
Oh.
Any BMW. So
They listed every BMW, so I'm just like, all right.
Is it this? What's been done to this BMW?
I think this one specifically is a visual representation of the type of people who drive them.
I picked this picture for you.
Yeah.
So
It looks like
Trying to get him to have a heart attack.
it looks like the level of stupid.
What do you call that? Where the wheels
Negative
are
camber.
They're stanced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stance. Okay, that's the word. See,
What do you rank it?
Or hella flush.
Flush.
That's what it's called.
I'm gonna say that's pretty high because BMW makes decently performant cars, and then the people that buy them are insufferable. So
It's really the second owners.
yes,
of
it's not the
BMW.
first. It's not the
Yeah.
first owner. It's the
Yeah,
second
it's
owner.
the second owner.
Second and beyond. It probably just gets worse with each owner.
Yes,
Honestly,
Well, the fenders start getting replaced. You know, you'll see the fender replaced because they ran into something, but it never gets painted.
yeah.
So what number?
I'm gonna give that a 2.
Okay.
that's reasonable.
G35.
Yeah.
These are all Grandpa's cars.
That's what I'm talking
that
about.
was it. That was his car right there.
Fun
He's
fact.
the exception to the rule.
This is the first manual car I ever drove. This one right here, this color and everything.
I remember that. I was so pissed at him
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
for
stalled
letting you drive before I drove
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you're supposed to steal it when he goes out on with his wife.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
rank
I
it?
had to steal the thing, and he
The-
gives it to you.
The G35 again. The first owner, no biggie. Second owner, it's the same. It's the same car underneath as a 350Z.
Well, it's now 20 years removed. They're all second, third, fourth, fifth
Yeah.
owners.
So this is today.
Today. Oh boy, those are bad. Can I do a second too?
That's
Can I do
like
2
Nissan
again?
What are you saving your 1 for?
I think there's going to be one that's really standing out as bad. I'm going to call that also 2.
No, you can't do that.
Can't do that.
3. Fine, 3.
3. All right. BRZ.
Oh, this is such a good car, and
That's
they're
a
always
4.
they're always driven by just such dillweeds with their stupid exhaust modifications.
Number 1 in speeding tickets. BRZ.
Yeah,
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
It's cheap fun.
that might be a 1. Let's find out what my 4 is.
All right. And that means your number 4 is
Nissan Z.
That's a good car.
Yeah, if you ever see one.
they don't sell
I've
them.
seen one. And
I've
it was
seen a
by
handful.
your house.
I think that's a nice car.
The question isn't a nice car. It's how large is the gulf between how good the car is and how bad the community is.
To your point, Logan, there isn't many of them on the road.
There's no community.
How is there?
Yeah.
What is the community?
Yeah, I'd say 4 is. I think I would have ranked it the same. as you go.
Yeah, I think if I was thinking like a 370Z or a 350Z, that would have to the people that drive them are so obnoxious. They're the worst car people.
Well, there you go.
Hot take.
For those of you asking.
Cold
For
take.
those
Obvious take.
370Z drivers.
370.
All right, next
But
up.
Rank these 5 car features, 1 to 5, without knowing what comes next.
Okay.
Subtle yet useful
Okay.
car features. Okay? Rank them 1 to 5. First up, underhood light on GMC trucks.
Oh, that is nice.
I love it.
It's
Being able to
retractable.
retractable light, yeah.
And other manufacturers bullied them into getting rid of it because the implication was, well, if you buy a GM truck, then you're going to be under the hood.
Let me pop the hood. This is like a comfortable 3 for
Okay.
me. This kind of epitomizes the
I
section.
think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Next
That's
up, the Moylan Aero.
Oh yeah. It
What's
tells
a
you
Moylan
it tells you
Aero?
what side of the car the fuel filler cap is
Oh,
on.
yeah.
So this is
okay.
named after James Moylan, a Ford engineer who actually passed away a couple months ago. But yeah, because of him, you got a little arrow that tells you if you're in a rental car or a car you're not familiar with. Yeah.
As far as this, I would say this is 2 because it's very subtle but also very useful.
Yeah.
Hidden
It's an
ice scraper.
Ice scraper. This is in Skodas. They have an ice scraper.
I bet it is.
I've never seen that.
Well, Skoda doesn't sell vehicles.
Well, where do you live, by the way?
Wow.
How often do you
Okay.
use ice scrapers in Phoenix?
yeah.
Not often.
This would have been nice. I give this a 4 though.
Engine bay cup / bolt holders, specifically under like the Charger and Challenger. They have these.
Yeah, need those for sure. I don't like those because the most important part of putting things back together is you get all the extra bolts. You know what I mean?
Well, you guys experienced that.
take something apart, put it all back together. You got like 3 extra bolts.
You get free bolts.
Free
It
bolts
just
every time.
means
I'm going to
that
say
you
this,
were
is-
more,
this has got to be
They're
a
like
5.
you
mitochondria,
were
just
more
multiplying.
efficient putting the car back together than the OEM.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
this
it is.
this is 5 for me because I
5.
don't
So you're
want.
leaving your number 1.
I think the correct way to store bolts is scattered loose leaf around the workbench and in my pockets. So,
All right.
Okay, you made the right decision because I already saw what the next one is. You absolutely made the right decision for your
Number 1, subtle yet useful car feature, the ball chiller
That's
AC
right.
vent.
There's
is that a Toyota RAV4?
It's a RAV4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You got
But
the ball vent.
that Sequoia's got a ball vent,
Yeah.
A lot of
Toyota.
Toyotas in that era had them.
and so did GMC's.
Getting the muggy nuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheese.
The swamp
Yeah.
cooler, as it's called. All right, Dad, this one's for you. Blind ranking.
Okay.
These are cursed convertibles.
Oh god.
So rank how.
Wait. Before it even goes up there, there's gonna be probably a Nissan on here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There is going to be a Nissan on it.
Yeah.
The most cursed is your number 1. All right.
All right.
Chevy SSR.
This thing rules. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hammond thinks it rules. Jeez, this one. Well, thinking about all the ones that are cursed out there, this is probably. So number 1 is the worst cursed.
Yeah.
This is
the most
a 2.
baffling.
This is a 2.
Okay.
So this is the second most baffling
Yes.
convertible you could think
I
of.
think they just didn't know what the hell they were
It
trying
was
to
recession
accomplish.
GM. They were just like,
They-
what if it looked like the 50s?
I don't think they knew what they were trying to do.
Nissan,
I knew it. Yeah, this is one. This is
One.
one all day long.
Yeah.
Nissan moron.
Yeah.
This is one all day long. I knew it was going to be on here.
Okay.
Oh, this should have been
RAV4.
one.
No,
This should have been one.
This is cool. That's cool.
What the hell?
I knew Logan would object to this.
What the hell?
This is number
Right
one.
here.
Oh
One's
my
taken.
gosh, this is number 1 worldwide.
This is an
No.
equal opportunity violation right here.
This is 5.
5. Yeah.
You guys hate me because I have taste.
You
I
had
think
one of these, right?
this is probably the only SUV convertible that is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
And to answer your question, yes, I did have one of these. I had a '99 Toyota RAV4 with the manual, with the convertible in gray, in Oahu. I had bought it for an estate sale. Bought it from an estate sale for $3,200.
So this is 5. That leaves you with 3 and 4.
Okay.
All right. Land
I knew
Rover
this was gonna
Evoque.
be here.
I
You know,
forgot about
I
this car.
actually don't. Somehow I don't mind that.
No,
I don't really remember this.
I
It's
forgot
not very
that this-
common.
yeah,
No,
it
I
was,
forgot this existed.
It was
Though.
sold briefly.
That's a 4.
4. All right. So your
It's
number
just weird because
3.
it's a 4-door normally, just like the Murano.
All right. So that means your number 3 most cursed convertible. Smart 4.2.
Would I switch this with the SSR
For 2.
For 2.
Well, you're not allowed to switch.
I'm not allowed to switch. I'm just thinking. No, I'm fine. I'm good.
You think you're gonna leave
good.
the Samert for 2?
I was
What?
literally working off like an hour of sleep.
Does seem very Samert to me.
Mason misspelled the thing.
I misspelled it.
Samert.
All right, can we get over this? Like, is this a big deal? Like,
Samert.
next up, you're gonna say too much about this, so Logan.
All right, we got it. Let's go.
These are stereotypical car features.
I'm just Logan's just trying not to do this.
This is gonna have to get cut. All right. Let's
Keep
go
in
ahead.
mind, these are features the manufacturers decided to include.
They're the most stereotypical.
Maybe rank them by like the most offensive if you want.
Sure. Yeah. This is the one that I think is. I'm gonna rank it by what is the most offensive to me and the least funny.
Okay.
Because none of these are funny.
All right, first up, Renault 5 baguette holder, which is a 100% real option that comes with this French car.
That is awesome.
What?
Okay.
What?
I would say, where's the white flag holder?
This is like like if someone was being racist about French people or about
If somebody
French
asked me, in my ignorant, shallow cultural understanding of French people, said, "What kind of feature would you throw on a French car?" I'd be like, "The baguette holder?" Like,
cars, the most like
it's like a Ford F-150 having like a holster.
Yeah.
You know? All right. I
baguette
would say
holder.
wait,
this
they
is
don't.
this is 4.
4, okay.
They really should have a holster.
BMW's hand gesture infotainment system.
Come
I
on,
see.
World War II, buddy.
To be honest, I actually really appreciate when manufacturers incorporate parts of their heritage into modern design. So I will say this is 5. All right, go ahead.
Dodge La Femme.
La Femme.
It was designed and marketed
women.
specifically to women. It has like spots for your purse and all kinds of other stuff.
1956, La Femme is French for the female or the wife.
I think
And
that's cool.
It's based on the Royal Lancer hardtop. It came with a lipstick case, compact, cigarette lighter, a hat, a cape, and an umbrella that all matched the interior.
And a dent in the fender.
And let me read you the tagline, because this used their new push-button transmission, which they wanted the ladies to use. With the magic of push-button driving the effortless, the ladylike way. Ladies don't want to mess with...
Yeah, I don't want to be. Yeah.
No.
Well, so this is like an early iteration of like the 3 on the tree sort of thing.
I don't know, but it was advertised as being simple and elegant and easy to use.
You look at the headlights. They really made them try and look like eyes, like the eyelashes down the.
Yeah.
So I say this is probably number 1 for me.
Most offensive?
Oh, we're going off most offensive, so never mind. I guess this is number. What did I use? 3.
You
and 5?
used 4 and 5 so far.
3.
3? Okay. So you have 1 and 2 left.
Oh God, here we go.
Fiat 500L espresso machine.
That's cool. I
Italians.
guess unfortunately, I have to give that a 2 because it's not very offensive. It's offensive that they're using like a large brand name espresso machine maker instead of like some bespoke, more like kind of
Italian,
boutique Italian thing. So I guess that is pretty offensive. So 2.
Okay. So your most offensive, and you chose correctly making this the most offensive, is the 2004 Volvo YCC. Do any of you know what this is?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. I get to tell you about this car. Okay.
Oh no.
It stands for Your Concept Car and was a vehicle designed for, and I quote, the successful businesswoman. Okay?
Okay.
Let me read you the things they highlighted. This is not me. The things they chose to highlight in this car.
Swedish.
There's your disclaimer.
Okay? Dent-resistant body panels. Oh, it gets so much worse.
Oh no.
Gull-wing doors to avoid door dings. And in 2004, self-parking. The hood also does not open. It will not let you get to the engine. Instead, there is a button on the steering wheel to schedule maintenance. Don't want you messing with the engine.
Don't touch it.
And if you want to fill up your windshield washer fluid, it is in the fuel filler cap, but they make sure only one of those can open at a time. I'm not kidding. I'm just reading the brochure. The interior, I'll be honest, like full like seriousness, is actually kind of a W. I like some of these things. So the headrest has a cutout, so if you have a clip or a ponytail, you can actually still rest your head against it. That's kind of cool. It has lots of storage. It has a heel rest, so when you're wearing like high heels, your like the way your foot articulates to push the gas and brake pedal changes if you have a long heel. So there's a heel rest that can come out that makes that more comfortable. That's cool. And the seat covers can come off and they're washable. Do you know that kicker though? This car was designed by an all-female design team.
Really?
I'm 100%. They said
So then we
design
They
a car.
decided on
For,
this.
we can't get in trouble.
I think we have a pass. Like we
Yeah.
can talk about this.
Have you-
What I thought was interesting, the Volvo logo. You know what the Volvo logo is?
Yeah, like a boy.
Technically, it was meant to be the symbol for Mars and iron and strength and whatever. It also is the like international symbol for men. So like for this car specifically, they should change it on the interior.
All right, next.
Next up, this is yours, Jordan.
Guess the auto by the sound.
By the sound.
Why did you change it to auto instead of car?
Well, because I decided I wanted to make it more mysterious.
All right, you want to hear it?
Oh, right off the bat, you know it's a motorcycle, even without seeing
Or an
it.
F1 car. But an F1
No.
car has more cylinders.
No, F1, especially the V10 F1, is
It's different.
it's completely different. Even the V12.
So
is,
you would have guessed a sport bike?
I would have guessed a sport bike.
You know what's crazy about this? Same number of cylinders as my car. 800.
Four cylinders?
4 cylinders.
Wow.
It's an i4, 1300 cc's. My car is 2000 cc's, but this makes 197 horsepower. Mine
More
makes,
than yours.
Mine makes 181. All right, next one. This one is for Mason.
I'm probably gonna end up seeing it because I have to click the thing.
All
So
right,
I
then
have
I
Logan
guess
do
it'll
it.
be for Logan.
All right.
Let's hear it. I'm gonna guess this is a V6.
No.
V8.
It's a V8.
Uh,
It could be American or British. It's
BMW 5 Series.
No.
Okay, what is it?
Audi R8.
Oh, well, hey. German.
German.
Yeah, not far off.
Okay.
All right.
This one's for Mason. Or for Logan, sorry.
Also Logan.
Also
Let's
Logan.
do it. Hoonigan Subaru brand.
It's not a Hoonigan, but it is a Subaru brand.
Yeah.
Guess that car. Who's this
Here we
for?
go.
This one is for Dad. I think he might get this one. So this is your first picture. You'll get the second one will be a little bit zoomed out, and the third one will be the reveal. So, do you have any guesses on this picture on what we're looking at?
Well, it looks like you got the glass, but it almost looks like it'd be a convertible top because of that wave there. It looks like it's a soft top of some kind. And I have a feeling it's probably a pullback soft top.
What vehicles have windows on the roof? You know what it is.
Remember, I'm not as good at figuring these things out as you guys. I'm amazed at your knowledge. When I watch your stuff, you guys are impressive in your knowledge.
I'm on Do Not
Do you have a
Disturb.
guess, Logan, what it could be?
Maybe some kind of, I'm thinking like VW bus or something like that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that's good.
Volkswagen Type 2.
Hey, but I was right. It was a pullback soft top.
Yep.
Yep.
I was impressed.
All right, this next one is for Mason. This is your first photo.
So I take it silver should be some sort of a giveaway. There's no way you're zoomed in this
I made
far.
a bet with Dad on whether or not you would be able to get this.
It's like literally
on the first photo.
It's like yeah, and we used
And let me put it this
an
way.
atomic spectrometer.
This is how it
atomic
was.
microscope.
I showed him this photo. I'm like, do you think Mason gets the car on
said,
the first
"No."
picture? And he said, there's absolutely no way. And then I showed him what car it was, and he goes, actually, I'm not taking that bet. I bet he gets it on the first picture.
That gives it away.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
This is too curved to be a DeLorean.
Where's the curve?
I'm seeing a curve outward
Oh, you mean at the bottom?
at the bottom. You already had me guess the GTD.
I am shocked he's not getting this.
Logan, do you know what it is?
I am shocked he's not getting this.
The next one, because
What am I supposed to be looking at?
literally any further out would be a giveaway.
This looks
So
like it's right over the wheel.
you got that right.
I don't know.
Is this the hood on top?
I think that has to
Yeah.
be the hood. Is it a G-Wagon?
The next picture you can look at is a different spot on the car. Normally we do a zoom out. This is a different spot on the car. Any more would have been a dead giveaway. I actually thought that first picture was a dead giveaway for him.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'm probably. I had first thought that line was a hood that the lines of the hood was on the side.
It's not a Cybertruck because it wouldn't be curved like that. Although this picture makes me think of Cybertruck, but like the rear bumper is.
Okay.
idea.
Wow.
I guess he didn't get it.
Let's see it. Got him.
I probably would have got it if I thought about it longer.
Yeah. So you could see where that spot was on the wheel well in the front. Yeah.
When I saw it, like, oh yeah, he's gonna get it.
Yeah. But you didn't. You disappointed all of us, Mason.
Yep.
Fiat 500.
This is a
No. It's not a Fiat 500, and it's not.
Oliver.
No, it's not a Mini Cooper. It's a Daihatsu that looks like a Mini. I forget what it's called.
Is it any of those?
It's not any of those.
Oh, then I don't know.
Go to the next picture.
It's GPT.
Yeah. Is it a little Soviet?
It's a little Russian vehicle.
Nope.
Oh, I could have. Oh no! I know what this is. This is a Nissan Figaro.
No.
What is it?
It is a Mini Cooper.
Oh.
It's
okay.
the '59 Morris Mini Minor.
Oh.
You said it's not a Mini Cooper earlier. I'm like, well, okay, I guess he's convinced.
Yeah, but I
it's
said
not.
it's not any of those, and you said it's not any of those.
Because he said it's not a Mini Cooper.
Yeah, it's
so-
not any of those.
All
Double
right.
negative.
I guess I'm wrong again.
All right, you ready? Make
All
sure you're
right.
not looking at the screen.
All right, KGB or GPT. Here we go.
This is called KGB or GPT. This is the game where these gentlemen that I've placed on my couch all together have to guess whether or not the vehicles they're seeing on the screen were generated using ChatGPT or if they are an artifact of the Soviet Union. And for this game, we have made some adjustments. The photos we're going to be looking at are AI-generated photos where I may or may not have put a real car in the AI-generated photos. So, small disclaimer, there may be small little AI artifacts and things like that. Don't let that trip you up. Just go with your gut. There are going to be two cars. You have to guess whether or not one of them is generated via ChatGPT, both of them are, or if both of them are real.
Do you remember which ones are real? Is that why you had
That's
to
why I had to
get
grab my
your
laptop.
to check and see which ones
I
are
don't even
real?
remember. Go ahead.
Okay.
Screw
you.
Or GPT.
Yayas Nayo, Comrade Loganovich.
And what was it like watching the Berlin Wall fall?
Clearly, that's where you stand up to get out of the bus or something. But like, what is that for?
Maybe it's to. You obviously stand up in there.
Yayas Nayo.
KGB or GPT? Which one of these is real, if either of them, or are they both real?
Or are they both fake? I want to say they're both fake.
The one on the right, I think I've seen that one before. The one on the right is real. I'm pretty confident.
What about the one on the left? They're
Why
both
does-
taxis.
Why does the one on the left have two taxi signs? Is that an AI thing?
Again, try to ignore the AI artifacts.
That's a bit of a stretch for AI to make that many windows.
Russian. You just have no idea.
I'm gonna say they're both real. I'm gonna say they're both real. They're both real.
What do you say, Jordan? I think it's.
I can't guess because I already know.
Jordan's leaning towards both fake.
I was. I think the one on the right looks way too like flat. It's like the panels are made of Bakelite, which is something that the Soviets did. But
You know what? I changed my mind.
what are you saying?
The one on the left is fake, and the one on the right is real.
Okay, what's telling you that?
A comment pointed out that Soviet vehicles only had mirrors on the left side until the late 80s.
That is true. Again,
It's a taxi.
this is an AI image,
So
so
it could have just put
could
one
have
on.
added one on because it's through.
All right.
That's misleading then.
I understand that. I'm limited by the tools of my time. You can only contain the genius by the
All right,
era
then
she
I'll go
lives
back
in.
to my original. I'm locking it in. Both of them are real. I'm locking it in. Both are real.
I'm gonna go with the one on the right is real. The one on the left is fake.
I'll give you guys both points. Jordan has it right. The one on the right is real. The one on the left is fake. You are
should've-
correct. Yeah, you should
Dang
have
it.
stuck to your guns.
Should have stuck to my
This
guns.
is a
Look how
Venite.
stupid that looks.
uh,
Look at the
experimental
front. They
taxi.
actually have the folding headlight cover.
But it's like all.
but it's one headlight cover for two headlights.
Yeah, and you know that it was used once.
Like
and
how
just
many headlight
left
covers do
there.
we have? We've got 50. Well, we have 100 cars. I got it.
I got
Yeah,
it.
but the headlight cover was used
it's
once.
also
and just,
like-
it
it
just
looks like
left
it's-
open.
It's all askew.
So this was an experimental taxi. Yeah, there you go. With sliding door and then rear-facing seats behind the driver.
Okay, the
sliding door
that
is
actually.
wild.
If anybody's ever seen that Schwarzenegger movie. He's on Mars.
Recall?
Total Recall. He's trying to get away from the bad guys in this car. They probably took it from the Russians and put it as a prop in the movie.
There is a survivor car that was found. I think that's the photos of this one. Yeah, there were a couple.
Yeah.
Next
That's-
up.
That's rare. People don't often survive the Soviet.
KGB or GPT?
Those are both toys.
Now, keep in mind, this is to scale. It was really difficult to get this to scale.
Okay, so that one on the left is big. That's like a fire truck. Is that what
looks
it
like
is?
a fire truck with a water tank in the back.
I don't see the jet engine on the one on the right.
No,
being
that's
something.
too. That's too.
Well,
out
the
there.
jet engine and then the air intake on the top.
Well, that was pretty common because that was their version of air conditioning. Is they would have air flow in through the front.
We'll just stick a hole in the front of the vehicle.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They would just have a flap that would just push air.
Why do we need the windscreen?
My car has that.
KGB or GPT? Which one of these is real, if either of them? Or are they both real?
Well, look at the windshield on the bigger one. It only has a
three.
wiper
Yeah.
on 2 of them.
There's also 3 windshields.
Yeah, it's 3 windshields, but only 2 wipers.
The one on the right is too weird. It's a bridge too far.
I want to say the one on the right is fake. The one on the left is real, and it's an airport fire truck.
Okay. What tells you airport fire truck?
Well, the rear haunches. It was probably also used to move planes around. So they had really large rear wheels for traction. So I think that's used on an airport. Plus, you've got the striped bumpers and the colors and the lights. So I see the fire truck. So I think it was used at an airport.
I'm saying they're both fake.
They're both fake? You're saying the one on the left is a fire truck or an airplane tug?
Yeah.
What about the one on the right, Dad? Is that one real? Or is that one
I
fake?
think that one's fake.
Fake. What do you think, Dad? Or Mason?
I have the same thing.
You think they're both fake?
No, I think fire truck's real. The jet car's fake.
Okay. Next slide. The one on the right is real.
No.
Whoa.
It's real.
I was so confident.
It's a
that was-
JIS 112. Go to the next slide.
What?
The left one is real too.
Oh my god!
But what did I say?
Yeah, look how big those rear tires are. You're
Yeah.
exactly right. It's an aircraft tug.
Oh
Way
wow!
to go,
Damn.
Dad! Holy cow!
Go to the next
Nailed
slide.
it.
Look how big it is.
That's insane.
Huge. But why was it designed like that? Like it's unbelievable.
Why was anything
You
in
can't-
Russia designed like
But you
that?
can't possibly try
But
to
it-
make heads or tails of
It
the
wa-
Russians.
you
Go to the
see
previous slide.
Form following function. It was the function that had no form.
So, what's so strange about this is it's so large, but all of the other subsidiary elements, like the grill and the headlights and the windows and stuff, they're all basically to scale. So it gives the impression like it's just a regular vehicle that's been essentially doubled in all dimensions. You know?
Yeah, they split it, added the window in the front to make it wider.
Yep. But you're exactly right that it's a Soviet aircraft tug.
I'm impressed with myself.
There you
That's like the best. That is the most accurate any of us have been on any of these at any point.
And
Well, he
I'm
grew up-
working at half brain power.
The Soviet Union was still a thing when he was
He was there.
KGB or GPT. Which one is
The one on the
real?
right looks like an Isuzu.
Yeah.
The one on the right,
typed-
the wheels are too big.
Yeah, he typed in "make me a Soviet Rav4" or something.
The one on the left is real. The one on the right is fake.
I agree.
Left is real, right is fake.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, next slide. The one on the left is real.
I see that as the Russian version of our Jeep.
That is a Gaz 73, M73. It is real. Next slide. One on the right's real too.
Oh, a concept car?
Yeah, so it's called the Luaz Proto. It was a concept in 1989,
I was gonna say-
I'm surprised you didn't own this.
and it looks exactly like a Soviet RAV4, but it is real.
But
89.
1989.
That's the very tail end of the Soviet Union.
yeah,
They were swinging for the fences.
this is making concept cars in '89 for them feels like mopping the galley when the ship is sinking.
Yeah, they're like the guys playing the violin on the Titanic.
when
He's
the
like, I'm
ship
gonna
is
design. Yeah, I'm a little loosey goosey with like Soviet block, but yeah, Luaz Proto. A Proto.
That's kind of cool looking.
It is honestly kind of cool. Yeah. So there you go.
Common denominator. Am I the only one that made one of these?
Yep.
Okay, so there are more cars in this, so it would just get repetitive.
Okay.
I think I only did 8, maybe I did 10, whatever it is. Common denominator. You have to guess what all of these cars have in common. Okay. First car. Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.316.
Some kind of the vents on the C-pillar, probably.
So
or-
you get one guess per picture, and this is for all of you.
Okay. Was it like a homologation of a race car?
This was, but that's not the answer.
Okay.
I'm still going with the vents on the C-pillar.
I don't know.
Okay.
12 cylinder?
No, the previous car was a 4-cylinder.
Oh, I don't know.
Even number of cylinders.
No, Volvo V70.
So far, they're all European.
We went from German to English to Swedish.
These are cars made by countries that are still in the FIFA World Cup.
No. Okay, next. You got any other guesses?
No.
Saab 95 wagon.
Does that have something to do with the fact that they have like rear hatches?
The first one didn't.
Right, but did like the rear glass open up or something? Okay.
Dad, any guesses?
I have
that's
to
a
go
big
back
hint.
Wait.
and review. Oh, is it the wipers
on the
the headlight?
Yeah.
Headlight washers and wipers.
Yeah, I saw it at the same time. Nice.
Very cool.
The Audi 100, Lancia Thema, Porsche 928,
Ah,
I didn't know that.
Audi V8, the Citroen C6.
where's they come out?
There's washers or wipers. So like
Range Rover did that a lot.
Toyota Century, I think, had them, and
the
didn't the
Seat Ateca.
didn't the VW Phaeton have it?
Nice. All right.
Quiz.
Quiz time. This is for any of you. You guys can chime in. Which of these patriotic facts is false?
Which patriotic fact is false?
Lincoln put a cup holder in the Navigator for all 13 colonies. There's 13 cup holders. The C4 Vet has a hot dog stamped into the steel under the carpet. The Gen 5 Viper ACR rear wing is 1,776 millimeters wide. Or the Ford F-150 has an American flag hidden on the AC vents. Which one is not real?
I'm going to put my answer in right now. 13 colonies.
Okay.
Fake.
I'm going to go with you on that. That's too obscure. They wouldn't put 13 colonies. They would put like no.
Also-
I don't think the 13
Also, due to like
colonies.
vehicle symmetry, you would probably end up with an even number of cup holders.
So 1.7 meters wide. That sounds about right.
That's 5 feet.
1.7 meters?
Yeah, 5 feet.
Big
107
wing.
I'm 191 centimeters. So yeah, it's a little under 6 feet.
All right. What do you think, Jordan?
I'm gonna say the C4.
Does not have a hot dog stamped.
I'm
on
gonna
the steel?
guess it does not have a hot dog. That seems ridiculous.
It does.
Let's go.
Link the Navigator does have 13 cup holders, but there's no reason.
no
That's
to
not the
relation.
reason
Yeah.
for it.
Yep.
How did you come up with that one?
Uh,
You just looked up patriotic car facts.
no, it took a while. Honestly, it was the Viper wing. I was like, I can come up with a few more facts.
Yeah.
So yeah, Navigator has 13 cup holders. No reason that they're associated with colonies. This is
Baseball hot dog apple
in
pie.
that red C4 underneath the carpet. If you pulled it up, you'd see a baseball bat, a hot dog, an American pie, and a Chevy symbol.
No kidding.
This is what's so weird about this podcast is there are all like people have to think we plan these things out. That I would tell the C4 story
Yeah.
or that Jordan would tell the C4 story right at the beginning and then it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's not planned,
It works out.
but it's just that
in the same color.
yeah, it's because we're all related. It just
It's like your mother reading my mind. I have to tell her once in a while, stay out of my head.
yeah.
Viper ACR, 1,000.
That's a sweet car.
776.
There's a guy who has 5 or 6 of these with 8 miles on them and 12 miles on them, and he keeps showing them on Instagram.
What's the point?
The point is, I think that's a really
No,
nice
yeah,
car.
no, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like for that guy, what's the point? Like
Why
Because-
have no
well,
miles on?
Because he's, I don't know, but he shows them off, and he probably wants to sell them. It still has the plastic over the seats and the window sticker, and
but
a
it's
shame.
it's just who thinks that's cool. Like who? Like I just don't understand that.
He
it's
just wants to
cool
sell it.
when you buy it.
I'd have one that I keep pristine and one that I drive the heck out of.
Yeah.
All right. And then, yeah, the F-150
I've
has
seen that.
a flag on the side of the vents.
Why is it backwards though?
Because
It's not backwards. That's the passenger side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
direction of travel.
the direct
Yeah, the air.
exactly. It's the same
Flag.
reason on like a uniform. The flag
Yeah.
is backwards.
Let's go. I didn't know that. All right. How about a few more patriotic facts?
Oh, which, okay. Wow.
All right. So which of these
They're
is
like
false?
German patriotic facts.
Cadillac made 200 special Eldorados to celebrate the bicentennial.
1976.
That's possible.
Half of the top 10 most U.S.-made vehicles are Hondas. Ram had special editions for each branch of the U.S. military.
They had that.
Or the AAR CUDA had 76 stripes to honor America's founding.
I'm going to say the blue one's false.
What is AAR?
The American Automotive Racing Circuit, I think. There's the AAR CUDA and then the TA Challenger.
I'm gonna say
it's the CUDA one is wrong.
I think it's the half of the top 10 most U.S.-made vehicles are Hondas.
That's not very
Okay,
patriotic.
but when is that? Is that just ever since Honda's been here?
I think that's probably like current data or like roughly current.
If
data.
it's accurate, then it would be current.
So
It's
four
not.
of them are going to be Teslas.
I think half of the top 10 most U.S.-made vehicles are Hondas. Honda's got the Civic, the Accord,
Odyssey.
probably the Odyssey.
Well, this is U.S. made, right? So cars they have to be made in the U.S.
So of the top 10,
Well, you
most
can-
I'm
American
with that
cars.
because like Honda doesn't even sell really a truck.
No, because you got the F-150.
Yeah,
You've got the Chevy.
They sell the Ridgeline.
Silverado. You got and everything from Toyota.
yeah, Tacomas and Tundras. So I'm with you. I think.
Camry.
I
Yeah.
think
But
the
those
Honda-
are often made in Mexico and Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to
Everything's
stick with
moving
my
to the
answer
U.S. Okay.
All right. Jordan's right.
Whoa.
because I know that like the Accord is the most American car.
So the AAR CUDA does have 76 stripes on the side, but I made up the fact that it's to honor America's founding.
I see.
Yep, there you go. The 76 stripes on the side. I did count them.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Ram, these are their built to serve editions, one for each branch of the military.
I knew that was real.
Honda, 5 of the top 10, according to Cars.com 2026, most American. They evaluate the location of final assembly, the workers that make the vehicle, and the number of percentage of U.S. made parts. And I guess if you want to get technical, 4 are Hondas and 1's an Acura. But
Yeah, it's under the Honda umbrella, but
Okay. I thought it was the like highest volume selling
I was
top
thinking
10.
that.
no,
Yeah.
most U.S. made,
I see. Okay. All right.
not most,
I was thinking volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
selling.
like most American made
I see.
car. Yeah. And yeah, for the bicentennial, Cadillac sold 200 of those.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
All right, here's another quiz question for you. What was the originally intended name for the Honda Fit?
Okay.
Was it the
Honda Fit.
Gulp,
It was a Jazz.
the Fitta, the Jazz, or the Feet?
It was a
I'm gonna go with
Jazz.
Jazz. Yeah.
Because
Jazz
it's
and
called
Duke.
it's the Honda Fit is the Honda Jazz overseas.
We'll go Jazz.
But was that its original name?
There's
Well, you're both saying Jazz, so I'll be the odd man out, and I will say the Honda Feet.
Was the Fitta?
Fitta.
Or Fitta.
Fitta.
The reason they changed it is because in a lot of Nordic languages, that is a very intense derogatory name for female genitalia.
Fitta.
so it's just the Honda Fit. So it's just slang shortened.
Yeah. So they
Well, so would
renamed
be
it.
Gulp.
It's the Honda Puss.
Yeah, basically, it used to be the full thing.
Or the Honda Ka.
Yeah, that's actually more the direct translation. So they named it Fit here and Jazz there, but originally it was going to be Fitta.
So how did Gulp fit into this?
He
Then?
made it up.
I just made it up, yeah. We're on to our discussion segments. So first up is the news. I think some of you may have seen this already. The Audi Nuvolari.
So it's an A8 stretched.
R8.
I think it's
Because
a.
you or R8, you got the blade on the side,
yeah.
the shape of the C pillar or the B pillar, I guess.
It's sort of a new R8 except that it's not affordable in any way.
That was gonna be my take. Like, you know,
Looks all electric.
It's not. It's
It's
actually
not.
the same. You were right. It is the same drivetrain as the Temerario, the new Lamborghini.
1,000 horsepower.
1,000 horsepower tri-motor twin turbocharged V8.
I agree with the current logic on the vehicle, which is it cool? Yes. Is it an evolution of the R8 in design and power plant? Maybe. But is it an evolution of the R8 in the sense that the R8 acted as an attainable halo car for the Audi brand? No, because this is the super limited production.
499 units,
Yeah.
$700,000.
Isn't it these demos or concepts, prototypes are a preview to design language that's coming up.
That's true, and that kind of like the Cadillac XLR was for the Cadillac brand post-recession. The problem with this is that they sold the Audi R8 in volume. You would go to an Audi showroom floor, there'd be an R8 or two there. That's not going to be the case with this.
You won't ever see one of these on the road.
Yeah, this is probably already pre-appointed, the guys that are going to get to buy it, and they're going to stick it in a underground bunker somewhere.
It makes, when they do the limited production and like really high dollar amount, yeah, I'm sure they make more profit per unit, and I'm sure it's a good idea for them financially because they're not in the business of making cars; they're in the business of making money.
Right. It just means nothing to me. I don't.
Yeah,
to me, these aren't real because I'll never see one.
Yeah, I completely agree. This is why I don't get excited about any kind of Ferrari or what. Like, dude, none of it like really gets me.
Well, you're excited about that new Ferrari all electric, I'm sure.
Oh,
The Luce?
Yeah, we talked about that.
you know what I did see? You know what I did see? There,
You did not see a Luce. No one's ever going to buy one.
no, I didn't. But I did see a 12-cylinder right when they got to the States. There's a Rolls Royce,
cool.
Ferrari, Bentley, like sort of dealership right by my old work.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think it looks cool. It's the most powerful, fastest, and quickest Audi ever made. So they say it'll go at least 210 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 is 2.6 seconds.
It is objectively cool. There's no doubt that it's cool. It's just unfortunate,
Unattainable.
that we won't see it.
Yeah.
No.
I think the back looks the best.
It's absolutely a Lambo.
I think it looks
Especially
good.
the single
I
exhaust.
have a vacuum cleaner that looks very similar to this.
It does look great, but it's also.
I like it.
If I wanted a Lambo, I'd buy a Lambo. I guess. Well, maybe I would buy this one. If,
I would take this over.
but then again, this is the Temerario. So if you wanted the exact same performance and the exact same chassis and everything else, you could just buy it for half the price.
Although I will say that bottom design part with the exposed tire, that's a Temerario thing.
Very Lamborghini.
And
yeah,
it's,
the center exhaust at the top is Lamborghini.
I just don't know how much it actually fits the Audi design language.
It's a weird exception to the rule where when Audi and Lambo make a similar vehicle, the Audi is somehow the more expensive one here.
Yeah.
Where all the other times the Urus and the SUV, the Lambo and the R8, they work together a lot to make the same vehicle, and the Lambo is the more expensive one. This is somehow...
Yeah, the Audi RSQ7 is half the price of the Lambo Anus.
Why do you have to do that?
I think it looks cool. But yeah, it's you're never going to see one out in the wild.
Yes.
What does
All
that
right.
mean, Nuvolari?
I meant to look it up, but
Seems
I
like it
don't
would be
know.
backwards for something.
All right, next up.
All right, next up, we have
Hero
some new
of
details.
Ooh.
Yes.
Magma GT.
Okay, now I've said off camera that I don't personally like the headlights on the Genesis product, but that looks cool. Mm-hmm. That looks like it was done right. The other one, the other Genesis vehicles, the larger ones, remind me of the big car that was sold in the movie RoboCop, the original RoboCop. It was just a god awful looking vehicle, and it reminds me of that.
Do you think it's because those lines are slanted downward, like more aggressively?
Yes, they're slanted downward, and it's shaped around the hood. You have kind of one above and one below. Yeah, that is a better representation, I think, of if you want to go with that double headlight. The other Genesis, it leans towards that RoboCop car and maybe even a Pontiac Aztek.
I'm gonna throw out, maybe this is a hot take. The GV60 I'm not a huge fan of, but I think every other Genesis is gorgeous. I think they all look amazing.
Yeah, they're cool. This is an unrelated take. This looks like an Elite to me. It looks like a Covenant Elite. That's what it like. That
Very organic shapes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So they're trying to do what Lexus did with the LFA by setting this like really high performance Halo car.
Look what we can do.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I think Hyundai now
Needs it.
makes sense.
They're selling N cars like crazy.
It looks great. You got the carbon fiber brakes. Those are probably lightweight carbon wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would kill to have one of these things.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
They're positioning Magma as a high performance sub brand, kind of like SRT for Dodge, or
Do we know if it has electric on the front wheels and obviously a
we know
rear
it has
engine?
a twin turbo 3.2 liter V8.
So that's in the rear. You got the air
3.2.
vents.
Interesting.
I mean,
It's
that means
3.2
it's high
V8.
revving.
Yeah, it's probably rev
sounds
at
like an F1 car.
9,000 RPM.
if it's small displacement, that means that it's probably going to have to rev really high. And when you have smaller displacement, that means the individual cylinder or the individual pistons are smaller,
plane.
and they have less rotating mass, and if they have an oversquare design, undersquare, it's one of them. Someone will yell at me about it. That means that
Undersquare means they're longer than they are wide.
okay, so it would be oversquare. So then that means that they don't have as far of a distance to travel, which means the piston speeds stay low, so they can rev even higher. So I would guess this is a high revving V8.
The one line I really like about this, if you start at the front hood, okay, and it kind of sweeps up, you got the headlights on each side, and then past the front wheel, that bulge on the door,
Love a good bulge.
pip. I know you like looking at those bulges. Picks up that line and then slopes back down again.
That's cool. What are we going to say, Logan?
He likes bulges.
Just throwing that out. I just had to make sure that was known. Does everyone get that? So,
We're not continuing.
pause. All right. Just throwing this out there. You know what the Veloster N and the Elantra N come with?
Manual transmission?
Manual transmission.
We got pictures of the interior. Something else we get now. And
Ooh,
I know it
wow.
looks like it, but it is not a manual transmission. It is
It's just a selector.
gear selector.
Boo.
But I think that interior looks phenomenal.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I think that what the Koreans are doing is very interesting. They're following the same line of logic as the Japanese brands from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
They entered with, relatively inexpensive economy cars that offer a great trade-off for quality versus economy.
Cost.
And then they slowly built their brand from there. And now they're getting to the point of brand maturity that Lexus and Acura got to when they were releasing the NSX and the LFA and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so now this is the same thing happening with the Koreans, just 20 years later. But what's not weighing the Koreans down, and probably Dad, you can weigh in on this, was like, what was the backlash like when Japanese cars first started coming over? Do you remember what that was like?
It was a little bit before. My dad would probably know more. It was the people in Detroit, basically anywhere in Michigan, or some of those other car manufacturing states.
Ohio.
Were not happy because it obviously market share. This one here is, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's clearly a niche vehicle and will be admired by anybody who owns it. It's gonna, if MTV Cribs was still a thing, it would appear on that. I think it should be a manual.
Especially if it's high revving like that.
Could you
wanna hold those
imagine?
gears
Like an
out.
8500 Redline,
I don't
small
understand.
displacement V8 with a manual mid-engine.
I don't understand why it's because they're chasing the performance numbers. But if you hop into any electric car, you're going to get outperformed at this
Happened
point.
to a Luce.
But you're going to get outperformed. So if they really want to put the best 0 to 60 numbers up, that's just not what I can't imagine having the money for this and buying it over if you could get the something equivalent with a manual. I would buy it.
There's more value and more fun in being in a manual. You know this with your Miata. It's just more fun being a manual. You could get enough performance out of this that you would ever want. A few tenths of a second in the transmission, time to change gears does not substitute the feel of having more control of the vehicle through the manual.
Not everybody who's buying something like this does want 3 pedals. There are guys who bought, the LS 500 and stuff like that. Like they just
Then
three pedals?
throw a sequential in it.
Yeah.
You could still
Yeah,
have that control. Paddles, no. Paddles are different. It's that right hand down on the gear selector and control the vehicle with the left hand, going through the corners. even a sequential would work.
Yeah.
Well, I think the brands are starting to become wise to that.
Yeah, this is the GT3 version of that.
To compete with that Toyota.
Yeah.
Competes with the new Toyota
I
that's coming.
love the GRGT.
It's so cool.
It's so
the GRGT
cool.
is
I don't
It's
think
a-
I've seen it.
It's a Toyota
Dad,
Viper.
It's a Toyota Viper.
Yep, that's it.
It's so cool.
It very Lexus looking in the rear.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I saw a CarWow's video on it a couple days ago. Apparently, it's not a Toyota. There's no Toyota badge on it anywhere.
It's a
just
GR.
GR.
Gazoo Racing.
Yep. Yeah, this GT3 concept's pretty dang cool.
That's
I like
so cool.
They showed this
until
off
they
at Le
go
Mans.
up against a NASCAR at Le Mans, and they're going to get cooked.
Why does this get me so much more excited than a new Lambo or a new Ferrari?
Because it's new. Because it's
It's-
actually new.
what-
It's
it's
Korean.
different.
Yeah,
Because
it's different.
Lamborghini and Ferrari, they're exotics, but it's like, oh, it's the next Lamborghini. Oh, it's the next Ferrari.
I also-
Although the next Ferrari is butt ass ugly. But this is not the BMW. It's not the Mercedes. It's not the Ferrari, Lamborghini that you expect to see the next thing. Whereas this is a completely separate design language. Something that it's not an iteration
That's what I was
of
gonna say.
of a previous vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
It is completely brand new in design.
But I would like jump up and down if I saw one of these in person. I would want to talk to the person. I would want to go like, why? What pushed you to buy this instead of the established brands? Like, what? I would want to know all about this.
Same guys who bought McLarens 10 years ago, honestly.
You know what? Because this is feeding your imagination. Whereas in a Ferrari and Lamborghini, you don't. Yeah, the next one's cool, but it doesn't feed your imagination.
Maybe that's it.
This feeds your imagination in taking the time to look at each individual piece for car guys and study it.
Yeah.
The Lambos and the Ferraris don't do that as much.
See, I feel like they always have to harken back to something in their heritage, and then if you don't know all of the little heritage cues, you're like some kind of plebeian that doesn't know anything about Ferraris. Like, you didn't know that this headlight shape was used on this other thing or whatever.
We got some new details announced on the Slate truck. So we were both wrong, although I was closer on the pricing.
Yeah, we were very wrong.
We thought we were deciding between 27,500 and 28,000, and then they undercut us by a lot. 24,950. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Lower than either of us expected. That makes it less than half the price of your average new car. It also makes it the cheapest new EV and the cheapest pickup for sale in the U.S.
And it made it so you had to put recorded on June 14th.
Yeah, on that
all
short.
your short.
Yeah, exactly. I still see a lot of people saying that that's still overpriced for what you're getting, but I'll let you guys weigh in on that in just a second.
I agree.
No, not for fleet vehicles.
It's bare bones electric 2-seater truck that can convert into an SUV. The basic vehicle has crank windows. It does not have a stereo or speakers, has no infotainment, no driver aids. It does have air conditioning and heating. It does have backup cameras, and it does have a five-star safety crash rating.
Okay, so this is the high school kid's first car but second owner and fleet vehicles.
It is not a kid's first car.
I said,
Second owner, I get what you're saying.
yeah.
I think this is, and you feel free to disagree with me. Mason and I were talking about this a little bit yesterday, but it occurred to me why I feel like this is such a good deal. Even though you can get a Maverick for like $2,000 or $3,000 more, and it's 4 doors and it has all this other stuff, right? The reason why I think this is such a good deal is that when you buy this car, you no longer have to buy your next car. This is 2 or 3 cars for you. You buy this car, and because it has so few things to go wrong, such simple mechanics, even the lithium iron phosphate battery will way outlast any lithium ion battery. This is a vehicle that you can buy and keep for as long as you could possibly want, and if your needs change, it becomes a 5-seater. It becomes your fun vehicle for the beach. It becomes whatever you need it to be. So whatever you need it is right now, maybe a truck, you spent 25 grand on it or 28 or whatever after you got everything you wanted. And then you do not need to go buy your next car.
So it's
It'll last forever.
minimalistic, but also at the same time gives you options.
But because of the reliability, this potentially could be the world's most reliable car.
Over
Regular-
10 years, this will cost you nothing to drive. You damage a panel, you order a new one, you take off 4 bolts, you put it on.
There's no subscriptions.
There's no subscription. There's no gas.
There's no window regulator to break.
There's no.
I don't
Yeah.
think regular consumers think like this. They don't think like you guys. They're not going to buy it. No, people aren't going to buy it. If this was built with the incentive in mind,
Totally.
that you would come in at 18,500 and then you would spec it up to 25,000, and then it would be a great deal. It would be undercutting equivalently equipped vehicles in price and being an EV without the incentive. It doesn't make sense. What you're saying may be true, but broad base consumers don't think that way, and
That's
they're
why I
not going to
said
buy
fleet
it.
vehicles.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do what Jordan's talking about.
I know. If I spec this out exactly the way I wanted, and it's under 26,000.
Well, you didn't want a Slate truck bad enough, so.
So there's over 200 accessories so far. Most of those, like 80% of them, are under $500, including the wraps. The wraps are $500. You know the pricing on those now. And if you want to do it yourself, it's the easiest car in the world to wrap. But if you want to have someone else do it, it's only another $500 to have someone do it professionally. So $1,000 to wrap a car. If you know about wrapping vehicles,
That's cheap.
That's
That's
like $3
really
grand,
cheap.
$4 grand. to have
That's
a whole car
super
done.
cheap.
The SUV kits are the most expensive options. There's a square back, which is $5 grand more, and there's a fastback, which is $7 grand. That brings
And
the
that's
price up
really
quite a bit.
where I think that
The cost comes in.
the if you kept it as the pickup, I think that's where your best value is at.
Yeah, you can, if you get all of the options and spec it out day one, this thing will cost you in the upper 40s. But I don't think that's really the pitch. I think it's to buy just what you need today, and then you kind of evolve into it. And what people aren't recognizing is that you're not financing a $40,000 vehicle. You're financing a $25,000 vehicle. And then as your means and needs require it, and your means can allow it, you then buy the SUV kit, or you buy the decals, and you buy them. You're not financing those over 7 years. You're buying them in cash when you can afford it.
If you're most of America, you're putting it on a credit card.
True.
So I have
An Apple
I have
card.
$25,000 of the vehicle financed at 9%, and the other $10,000 financed at 24.9%.
I noticed a couple updates from the one we've been seeing this whole time, and then this basically production-ready version they showed off a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago now. First, they moved the third tail lamp. It used to be on the back of the cab. They moved it to just above the handle on the tailgate. I think that so that whether you have the truck or the SUV, that third taillight's always going to be
That
visible.
makes sense.
You don't
No
have to move that.
rewiring or whatever.
Makes me nervous about how far along they are in production that they can make a change that major, though.
It's actually not that major because the most of the stuff that is done in installing these components is pin to pin. So like that roll cage in the back that you can install, that has like pins, like brass pins that
Right,
touch.
but they have to run lines to the tailgate for the brake light to work. They
Yeah,
have
but
to have a
that's
new
not a change they're
tailgate.
making just now. They probably made that change months ago, and
But
we're
they don't-
just now seeing it.
And those that roll cage has airbags in it for the rear passengers.
Yep.
And they also, I watched an interview with a guy who did the accessories and whatnot, and he showed how the order in which you have to install things prevents other things from going in. So you can't get the seats to bolt in until the roll cage is on, and
Not with that attitude.
the roll cage can't get bolted in until you have the side panels inside, like the armrests for the rear passengers. Like they made it idiot proof, and they made it so that they can guarantee that if somebody is back there, the seat belts are installed and the airbags are functioning.
It's
if
an IKEA car.
Pretty much.
that's the idea.
Does it have the little IKEA guy? Like,
Yeah. Another thing I noticed they changed, they dropped one of the batteries. They used to have a long distance and a short distance battery. Now it's one, and because of a different battery chemistry they're going with, they managed to up that battery capacity. So it's 205 miles of range, but they still kept that sub $25,000 price.
And the main problem, the reason 300 miles is such a sticking point for people is because you can't actually use all of your battery charge in an electric car. 300 miles, you only use the 60% in the middle. You don't use the bottom 20 or the top 20. So 60% of 300 miles is like 190 miles or something like that.
Right.
Well, with lithium iron phosphate, you can charge it all the way. You can use all of it without any worrying about any battery degradation. So
right.
this has more mileage than the 300-mile lithium ion car.
The crank windows also, a big thing they talked about is that's one of the options. You can upgrade it to an electric window. That's not an option anymore. You can't do that. So they're all still crank windows. You
Cool.
can't change it to electric.
Cool.
The production facility in Warsaw, Indiana can make, when it's at full capacity, 150,000 trucks a year. The CEO says all they need to sell is 80,000 trucks to break even. They only need to sell 80,000. And if they can do that in 2027, they will actually be cash flow positive.
It's usually positive on the third or fourth year.
Yeah, which would be crazy. And if they do manage to do that, they will consider going public in 28.
Nice.
But they would have to be able to find 80,000 customers in 1 year.
Well, that's the thing. They have 180,000 pre-orders they confirmed. So will 80,000 of those convert? It sounds like they have the production capacity to meet that, but will enough of those 180,000 reservations actually convert to orders?
You reserved.
I reserved. Jordan's taking over my reservation.
I am not.
He will.
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not because I don't need another car.
All right. This is one of our last ones. This is a segment that, a news story that's coming up enough that I think it almost deserves its own segment. What will California ban today? So California's,
this is so dumb.
they're proposing a replacement tire efficiency rule. So the California Energy Commission CEC proposal would require a replacement of tires to be at least as efficient as the OEM tires. So if you're wanting to put a more sporty, stickier tire in your vehicle, if this proposal goes through, you will not be able to do that, or at least you won't be able to buy them. Of course, I don't know what the implication would be if it means you just go buy it from Nevada or Arizona and drive it back.
That tells me you're making another Rock Auto thing, but replacing it with tire rack. You're ordering your tires from some other place, bypassing this regulation.
Well, didn't they get Rock Auto though eventually?
An issue with taxes that was never presented to Rock Auto as a
Now,
problem.
it might not be a one-to-one comparison, but it's basically you're finding a way to circumvent this rule. I can think of 10 ways right now how you can get around it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is how would they enforce it? Because it's one thing if Big O or something, they're not allowed to keep those tires in stock. And so that, of course, limits your consumer choice. And anytime you limit the choice, the price goes up because you can't shop around. Mm-hmm. So tire prices are going to go up. And is it okay if I drive to Nevada and buy tires, put in my car and drive it back?
Or take them over to Discount or Walmart and have them just installed.
Or what if you have like a mobile mechanic? Like what if you have 4 tires you bought online, have the mobile mechanic come and he goes, actually,
it's what we did for your Dart.
This isn't on the allowed list.
Maybe that's how they do it. But how would they know?
How would they know
if they pull you over?
It's stupid.
How do they know unless the cops know the tire compound and the type of tire and everything?
Yeah, but the other thing is that this is entirely counterproductive because you have to have a certain amount of grip in specific conditions. Like that means you just can't buy snow tires anymore.
What is this?
Okay, moving on.
Wait, this has got to be California. Why do you have an automatic gear selector and a stick
Dad,
shift?
Do you want to be mad? Logan, make him mad.
All right, so this is my news story. So this is the Ferrari 12 Cylindri, which is a naturally aspirated V12 with no hybrid component. It is a naturally aspirated V12, no hybrid. Very cool vehicle, and they have introduced a manual option into the vehicle, specifically an option that you can elect to use while you're driving it. It is not connected to any transmission whatsoever. This Ferrari still uses the traditional DCT.
This is connected to a speaker.
It's not connected to a speaker, but it's connected to, just like electronic components, and it simulates the shift feel.
This is a paddle shifter with a gear stick, is what it is.
Yeah. Also, the Ferrari DCT has 8 gears. You'll notice this only has 6. So the top 2 gears are just nixed. So if you want to drive at highway speeds, you are going into automatic mode. But if you want to cruise down mountain hills or whatever and simulate the feel of a manual transmission, then you use this system. Now, the steelman argument for this is Ferrari doesn't really have to develop a new transmission entirely. They still use the DCT. They just had to develop these two components and the software. And then the other thing is those who have actually driven it, because believe it or not, the members of the Pose Bros podcast have not driven the 12
We don't get
cylinder
invited.
manual.
Yeah.
Those that have actually driven it said that it is a perfect recreation, essentially. That it feels exactly like a manual transmission.
What this is, kids' bikes or kids' toys that simulate the sound or the function. It doesn't actually do it.
People would say the same thing though about this might sound like a weird comparison, but it's kind of like watching Twitch streamers. You don't understand. You're like, why would somebody want to watch somebody else play video games? Yet kids watch Twitch streamers.
This is just stupid.
There are a couple arguments here. There are two other vehicles that are sort of analogous to this. So one is the one that's a little bit less analogous. It is the Hyundai Ioniq 5N.
That's coming at it from the opposite direction.
Which is an EV that simulates basically a four-banger, and it has paddle shifters, and it simulates a manual transmission. So you can like redline it essentially, and it uses the fact that you can access all of your torque all the time to simulate.
Fratzonic, whatever it's called,
Yeah, it's
in
pretty
the
bad, too.
Dodge was bad.
Honestly, this seems like something that the
okay.
Dodge Charger EV would have
they
come
might.
with.
Oh, if
Yeah.
they did something like this. So this is,
And you guys would have thought it was so cool.
Not the apple not far from the tree. Okay,
Yeah.
with Jordan and I want to take that stick off of there and bash somebody's head with it. Say, what
Is that
the
something
hell
I
are you
would say?
talking about?
Honestly, my opinion on this. So sorry. There's the Ioniq 5N, which is an EV. So it's going like, hey, EV, you get the manual feel, the tactile feel. I honestly
It's
think
just meant to be fun.
it's meant to be fun,
It's
and
just-
I do think that that's cool.
It's just stupid.
This is also meant to be fun. What frustrates people with this is that this actually is a naturally aspirated V12 Ferrari, and they just didn't put a manual transmission in it. They did this instead.
So you're, but it's not electric, right?
No. This is a naturally aspirated V12.
Okay, just making sure.
With a
so
gated
you're in
transmission
drive.
selector.
You're in drive, and you're flooring it, getting on the freeway. I'm just going to take this stick shift and pop it in reverse.
Yeah.
You
have
can't
lockouts.
money shift it. There's a lockout, just like any other modern manual car, though. To be honest,
a lot
There's
of
an
modern
electronic-
cars won't let you downshift, like physically won't let you
They
downshift.
won't let you money shift it. So like,
if the RPM's too high. it won't
if
let
you're
you
at 6,000, you can't shift into second on
I
accident.
just, it's pointless.
I would disagree. I wouldn't say that it's pointless, but I would say that it's obviously not hitting the mark that everybody wants it to hit.
Everyone's
It's-
clamoring for Ferrari to
put a manual back.
Put a manual back in, and then they did this, and people are mad.
Yeah.
Now,
Ferrari's
when I-
Ferrari's not.
You know
Not
what?
doing
They
well.
don't have my business anymore.
yeah,
I'm
And-
taking my.
and
business
this is why
somewhere
I
else.
decided to buy a Dodge Grand Caravan. This right here, right
This
here.
right here. It was between this and the
This
Grand Caravan.
and the truck that I bought. I think I came out ahead.
I heard about it, and when I first heard about it, I thought that's so dumb. Had I not known, had you sat me down and said, "Hey, drive this manual Ferrari," and I drove it, and I was none the wiser,
It's like tofu.
then
That's what it is.
does it really matter?
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
the same, but that's also the
Well,
same
wh-
argument for the Ioniq 5N.
Well, that you obviously know.
That's different though because it's an EV that's just trying to be fun. Now, I just want to finish one through line of logic. There's a second vehicle that's like this, which is the Koenigsegg, and it uses something called an ESS. To layman's like me and to basically everybody, it's effectively the same system, right? Shift and clutch by wire. There are some small differences, mainly being that the
Imposter.
it is. It's kind of an imposter. The Koenigsegg has something called the ESS, which is based off their LST transmission, which is not a traditional like sequential like a DCT automatic, but in principle, it's essentially an automatic transmission. It's a flywheel-less automatic transmission that allows the driver to shift by wire, whereas the Ferrari is this DCT transmission that allows for the same thing. So like to the driver,
It's a lie.
they're the same.
It's a lie.
Is it though? It's the best of both worlds. You can shift when you
It's-
want, and then you can be an auto when you don't want
It's
it.
still a lie.
like if you wanted a really good cheeseburger,
Does that actually shift the vehicle? No.
No, it does not.
So it's a lie.
Right. Okay. Well, let's just tease this out. Let's say you wanted a really good cheeseburger, okay, and someone offers it to you, doesn't tell you anything, and you taste it and you're like, this is really good. Like, this is one of the best cheeseburgers I've ever had. They then tell you it's a vegan burger.
Yeah.
And maybe before you heard that, you'd be like, I don't want a vegan burger. It's not real. It's not real meat. I don't want it. But if you ate it and you're like, this is genuinely like really, really good, then does it really matter?
Okay, in that scenario, you only have one burger. They're not giving you two.
Yeah, so even better. 2 burgers is better than none.
It's a lie. It's an imposter.
I drive a 2015 Civic Si. That's a manual. My Ford Ranger is a manual. The car that I'll be buying soon is a manual. And I live near DC. And I will tell you, there are plenty of times, you guys probably experienced it, where you're in traffic around DC and you're thinking, man, it'd be kind of nice to be able to just switch this to automatic right now. You know? No. I think so. When you're stuck in traffic.
I only drive to the office a couple times a month, if that.
Yeah.
And that is enough to drive a 54-year-old vehicle that's a manual, and that's plenty. If I had to drive to DC every day, I would have an automatic.
Yeah. And so.
For sure.
And then pretend you're doing a stick?
When you're in downtown DC, you're in automatic mode. But
sure.
then when you get halfway home,
Yeah.
and you get the windy roads,
You get to
put it in
Rockville and you
manual
hit
mode,
the windy roads up to
and you
where
have
we
fun
live.
with it.
Yeah.
I think for the right customer, this makes sense. I think if it were
It's
me,
on a Ferrari, though. Jesus.
yeah, it's on a Ferrari, but then
I see this making more sense, even though it doesn't make any sense. It make more sense on a Mini or a Honda Civic, where you've got the kid who wants the feeling of a manual, but doesn't know how to drive a manual.
Well, that's the funny thing about this is it will stall you out, and it will jitter, and it will do all of that stuff if you shift
Even
incorrectly.
more of a lie.
It's apparently a perfect recreation.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's which makes it
It
frustrating.
will, even if you let off the clutch without, keeping the revs up, it'll
Yeah.
and then still
Well,
out.
if they put all that engineering into it, why not just
It does
make a
seem
freaking
easier to
manual?
just-
Yeah, it seems like you should have just put the manual
Just
in
make
it.
the freaking
It's
manual.
kinda
you
like-
got the stick.
But Dad, here's the thing. The automatics have always outsold the manuals, even for Ferrari. And Ferrari's always sold more 2+2 Ferraris than they have their dedicated sports cars. We all know them as dedicated sports cars, but
bullshit.
the people that actually spend the money on the Ferrari,
But you hate this too, don't you?
I think it would be better if they just put a manual in it.
Yeah. I think everybody agrees with that. It would be better if they put a manual.
Just put a manual in it.
Okay, we can move on.
But again, this is
Right.
why I went with the Civic Si. I saw this and I was like,
Freaking irritating.
Last segment, we put Dad in a bad mood.
What the frick,
He needs a nap.
Who's the freaking idiot? Oh, let's go through the design studio and, gee.
I bet it
Alright.
was.
State Showdown. So this is the segment where we take 2 states in a bracket that we've been developing and put them head to head. We evaluate them across 20 metrics and see which one we think is the better car enthusiast state. So the best state to live and drive as a car enthusiast. Today we're pairing North Carolina against Colorado.
North Carolina's better.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let's take a look at North Carolina first. So I spent some time there. It's a very pretty place. There's no front plate required. I'll give you a few of the benefits here. No front plate required. It has a rich racing history, which I think is why Dad likes it. Relatively low private and dealer tax rate for the state. It is not a carb state. It is the 4th highest in number of racetracks in the country. And overall, it got a B, 17th place overall, relatively high. Cons, it's the 9th wettest state. It rains quite a bit there. They have a strict attitude toward car mods, and it's sometimes considered part of the Salt Belt. North Carolina is kind of the cutoff. It'll snow toward the northern part of the state, or freeze for that matter. North Carolina, thoughts?
I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Colorado. For my lifestyle, not like if I'm around, it's a bad day to be a bag of granola. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Colorado. I think Colorado's great. I think Boulder's cool. I think the outdoorsiness of Colorado. I think to own the types of vehicles that I like, that I think are cool, the 99 RAV4, the Grand Wagoneer, the Subaru Brat, that kind of stuff, it just makes more sense in Colorado. The problem is, can really only use them half the year.
What do you think, Dad? Why do you like North Carolina?
Well, of course, the racing history, but, I've been in North Carolina, and it's, Maryland is very pretty, but it is a very pretty drive. And there are you touched on it, Logan. There are more opportunities to enjoy, for those who enjoy driving, to enjoy the roads and the scenery in North Carolina.
That's where I
There you
always
go.
land. Is every time on these, I'm like, whichever one has less snow is the one I want.
So you'd go toward North Carolina?
Yeah. But then again, Colorado has like
Colorado's very dry, though. North Carolina rains a lot.
Colorado also has like hill climbs and whatnot.
And it's gorgeous. It's
I know
unbelievably
Colorado.
beautiful.
Colorado's amazing.
It's close, I would say, as close as you get to
Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah.
In the contiguous United States. It
Yeah,
is
that's a
gorgeous.
great, pretty drive right there.
That's the $1 Million Highway in Colorado, and it's renowned for being a very pretty drive.
I
The prettiest
get that.
drive in America is in Colorado. The Army of the Old Republic Highway.
It's pretty only if you can use it.
Well, it's the 6th sunniest state. It's tied for 5th and lowest gas prices.
But didn't you just say it snows in Colorado?
It
It
does snow.
snows.
It's 9th in snow days. So days where there is snow on the ground, it's 9th, but it's the 6th sunniest state.
It
So
only snows.
it only snows.
doesn't really rain or get, it's kind of like the opposite of like an Oregon almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oregon gets a lot of snow too.
Well, North Carolina
Yeah.
is kind of the opposite. It doesn't
or yeah,
really
like
snow,
Florida, or, yeah.
but it rains quite a bit.
Okay, I can see.
It's
I can see where you're
ranked
coming from.
3rd in off-roading.
What are number 1 and 2? What, Utah and
Alaska.
and Alaska?
Utah and Arizona are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Arizona is actually 1 and Utah's 2. Relatively low private and dealer tax rate. The taxes are almost exactly the same, and it's ranked as a B minus, 24th overall. Cons, it's 9th in snow days. It is a CARB state, which North Carolina was not, and it's the 3rd highest registration cost.
As soon as you get east of Denver, you are now in Kansas. The road signs say Colorado, but it's Kansas. Like it's very flat, very boring, very
You got to be in the Rockies to
very-
enjoy it.
Yeah, so you got to get. But I mean, also think of where Colorado is located. Like you're bordering so many other beautiful parts of the United States on that west side of the
Yosemite.
state. But you could drive right down to Moab.
Yeah, Yellowstone. I mean,
You know what I mean? You go down to Moab, you can go to Zion. Like I know those are in Utah, but those are very
You're just around the corner from Tulsa. You could visit Tulsa.
money. Love Tulsa. No, I've only been
We're
to.
gonna drive through Tulsa on the way back.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit Buc-ee's. Oh, we're gonna go to a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, you'll probably hit the Amarillo Buc-ee's.
I'm still leaning North Carolina.
North Carolina, what do you think?
I'm Colorado, but that's just because I know what that's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. no. If you go to Colorado, it's like Tacoma's on Oahu. It is Subaru Foresters.
It's the same thing in Montana.
The Patagonia store in Boulder, Colorado, probably clears $1 billion a year. Yeah, it's gonna drive through.
I've been to both, but I spent more time in Colorado, and I gotta say, I think Colorado's prettier. And it's closer to home for me. But like as a driver,
And those winters are brutal, though.
yeah,
It's cold.
I'm gonna go with North Carolina.
I'm torn. I lived in North Carolina for 2 years. I think North Carolina is pretty no matter where you go. There's not an ugly, I don't want to say that. There's almost no ugly parts of North Carolina or boring parts. Colorado is prettier in the right places, but a large chunk of the state is not like that.
True.
Where North Carolina, you drive out some random road and it's like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I'm really torn. This is the first one where the random ranking put them relatively close together, where we kind of have to make a decision, and it can kind of go either way. Because Colorado is ranked 24th, North Carolina is ranked 17th. I think it's the snow that really pushed Colorado down.
Yeah.
But if you can get over the snow, I think I would lean toward.
You got to pick one.
Or if you enjoy the snow, imagine you like, because you guys, you live in Phoenix, so you don't enjoy snow activities. But
Well, I mean, it's not just snow activities. We're talking about cars.
yeah,
Cars being able to drive.
I think part of that culture is being able to roll up, and go to a resort in your, four-wheeler or whatever, and snowboard and ski and do all that stuff in your
And kayak and put them on the roof
if
of your
you do
RAV4
do all
and
that stuff. Yeah.
Now, are we asking for us, or are we asking for the general public?
The general
It's for
public will weigh in the comments.
Yeah. No, well, will they?
Yeah,
Boy,
can you-
howdy.
Okay, so Mason, pick it.
I think I'm leaning toward Oh gosh, I think I'm leaning for Colorado.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
You're North Carolina, Dad.
He went
North
North
Carolina.
Carolina.
And what are you
North,
thinking?
I'm North Carolina too.
Oh,
Because
man.
think of all
That's
the
right.
good old boys in North Carolina.
Me and Mason, we're with her.
Yeah, losing.
Me and Mason.
I mean,
That's right.
I'm really on the fence. So
Tax
if we
the
got to
rich.
pick one, then I think we need to pick North Carolina because they're very North Carolina. You're very Colorado. I'm kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
So I think we have to give it to North Carolina
All right.
overall. But that's probably our closest one. That's a tough choice.
Now we got a new Colorado.
So there you go.
Colorado's got more green, but it's basically the same.
And they're
in some
better on
ways.
car modifications.
Yeah, Colorado
Wait, did you say Colorado has more green?
more
green
green
spots.
squares.
Oh, I see. I was like, no way.
Yeah. The other thing, emissions testing, you only have to do it every other year in Colorado. We have to do it every year in North Carolina. But no front plate in North
But
Carolina.
number of racetracks 26 in
Oh,
North Carolina.
I made that wrong. That should be green.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining, everyone.
Thank you. This was fun.
Yeah. Catch you in the next one.
See you next time.